For some reason, I have come to the conclusion, and I don't know why, because I've covered hundreds and hundreds of cases, that Donna Adelson has really gotten under my skin, more so than most of these defendants, these criminals, these convicted felons do. So today, on this Halloween day, we are going to do the Donna Adelson Halloween roast. Welcome to the show. Happy Halloween. Great to have you with us. I'm Vinny Politan, lead anchor for Court TV. Along with me is Albert H. Wunsch III.
Hola, Dungeonistas.
And the radio legend, Jonesy.
Bang, bang.
Bingo. We are here. We are ready to go. I guess you can start throwing your guesses in the comments as to who we are, and then we'll reveal it during different portions of the program. But great to see everyone today. When I think, what is it? And I'm wondering why it is that Donna Adelson gets under my skin and why we need to roast her today. But we need to. I'm going to, as we begin the roast, Al, what I wanted to do is I'm going to take everyone for a little ride as we go driving Miss Donna.
Okay. All right. Let me hit the paperwork so you don't take your time climbing in there. Use that bumper as a step. I got you.
Put your head down.
Watch your head and just sit right there on the end and get
You got a superhero with bad.
See if you can put that to the short side. Long side, this is long, got to go to the short. A little short one that you got to put this on. Got it?
Yeah.
Got the click? There's your paperwork.
Thank you, sir.
She seems very happy on her way to sentencing.
We're also polite.
Yeah, everyone very polite. We'll continue to watch her as we talk about this. Why does she get under my skin? I asked this question on my show last night to my guests, and I guess I have to answer it. But why does she get under your skin?
I thought we were going to be doing a roast. So, generally, I participate in a lot of roasts. So generally, you would be the host, and then you would introduce the dais, and each one of us would come up there, and we would make comments about her. So, I'm going to hold off until you introduce me properly so that I can come up and do my, material about her. So, Jonesy, you can answer that question as I go over there.
She get under your skin?
She doesn't really get under my skin. I mean, when I first got the text that we were doing Why We Hate Her, I thought to myself, hate's such a strong word. To quote Charles Bukowski, I just feel better when she's not around.
Okay, I get it. I hate her, and I think there's it's like a convergence of many factors here. The first is the entitlement and the attitude that she displayed throughout. And I think the whole crime, the whole thing was basically cooked up like we are the smart ones and we will hire these people below us to do all the dirty work and we'll never get caught because we'll be insulated. And even when they got caught, she believed they were smarter and more insulated from the case. When from the beginning, they were obviously suspected. It was just a matter of putting things together. So I think it's that attitude, that entitlement, the fact that this family had everything. And they earned it. I mean, Harvey built a great business, but they had everything. Everything was right there. Okay, a marriage didn't work out. There was a slight geography problem. But really, for that, you're going to take your own grandchildren and make them fatherless? And the fatherless part of it, I think, is what puts it over the top for me, because this is ultimately a story about a dad. It's a story about a dad who lost his life because he wanted to be in his children's lives, and that's what we want from every father. And I guess her taking that away and that really being the motivation behind what she did here is what makes me really, really, really not like her. She gets put into that category with that woman from Orlando, Florida, and a few others that I have that I sort of put in a special place. Like, none of them are great people, these convicted folks, but this one is just hits me a different way. So, from my perspective, that's why I am where I am with her. Like, she is just really an awful person, an awful person.
Vic, can I say just right now that I don't ever want you on any of the roasts I do. Now I'm depressed.
Well, you're depressed, yes, but I'm just trying to.
I much forgot, but in fact, mask off on that one. I mean, like the idea of this woman. First of all, I have to say this: I absolutely loved her in the movie Saw. I thought she was wonderful in that. Okay, and she was also very good in The Wrestler. All right, this is a woman who, I mean, how mean is this woman? I mean, you can't understand how mean this woman was. This woman actually gave Anne Frank tap shoes for Hanukkah. Okay? That's what we're dealing with here. That's the kind of person we have here. I mean, you look at her. When she found out the verdict, she looked like a surprised catfish. I mean, that just frightens me right there. Okay? So now, when going to jail and going to prison, of course, you want to give advice to that individual. And, I'm going to give her the same advice I gave David Carradine, which is hang in there. Okay, perfect. So we have a situation here that, thank you. I mean, like if you get a good look at her, she looks like she looks like the product of Steven Tyler having sex with a raft.
He does look a little like Steven Tyler.
And I got to say that she looks. I also kind of see like she's like the Crypt Keeper without the charm. And her Hebrew name, just so you know, that is Niftach, with all the work that she's had done on her face. You know what? Let me tell you.
I got that joke before you had to explain it.
Thank you. I was going to say the Jewish people in the audience are going to love that. And speaking of Jewish people in the audience, one look at her and I lost my foreskin. The interesting thing was this: she set up her daughter, and using J-Date, right, to be able to get the thing. Her daughter's nickname was the Deadliest Catch. Thank you. And please remember to tip your bartenders and your waiters and waitresses. All right, how about this? Let's see.
I'm the bartender.
Yeah. So, I mean, she has all the charm of a dock strike, and this is a person that is going to have a lot of fun in prison. And you take a look at a situation like that, and you say to yourself, she deserves everything she got. She's a miserable individual, and but from what I heard, a lot of fun at weddings and bar mitzvahs.
Now once, ladies and gentlemen.
So that's what we do at roasts. But of course, I would have an audience, and thank you for giving me the sound effects, because the sounds of silence was bringing the Simon and Garfunkel out of me.
Also, at a roast, you generally do sincerely like the person you're roasting.
Well, you do. You're supposed to roast the ones you love. Okay, that's supposed to be the situation here. But like in this type of a situation, obviously, she's not a lot of fun. She's not a nice person, and she doesn't deserve anything except for the worst. But prison's going to be a big, big, big thing for her. But she's going to have a very, very, very interesting time. And
Al.
Yes.
Samir, my love, saying we hope she isn't a mohel. A mohel? Do we know what that is?
Yes.
I don't.
Kishma took us around. Thank you. That's my little Hebrew part of the thing. Coming from a Jewish town, we had to learn some Yiddish and stuff like that, be able to survive in the north end of the town of Englewood Cliffs.
It looks like she's
Okay.
listening to you right now, by the way.
Okay, true story. I didn't know what a Jewish person was till I was like 16 years old. In Kearney, New Jersey, there's
Oi.
one synagogue on the other end of town, and I've never really seen like anybody going in or out of it. At least back when I lived there between 1966 and the early 80s. And that's true. I really didn't know that until I got into radio and I met my friend Lou Edwards Green, who was one of my mentors.
Oh, I thought it was a Morehouse, the Moyle.
Moyle. That's what.
Moyle.
That's what I was doing. I was doing the prayer that the Moyle does before they do the little, takes the tip.
I thought Moyle was Moil, but it's Mohel.
Obviously, I didn't go to Hebrew school.
The
Can I
Moyle.
just get a little off the sides? I mean, I don't really have that much hair.
Well, I wanted to basically make a situation where you combine the bar mitzvah with the the circumcision, and in one day it's like you become a man, and in another part you're not half the man you used to be.
I'll teach you.
Sort of a nice thing.
Oh, by the way, folks, let me just 1 second. Where is it? One moment, please. I'm going to pause this, remove this. Time for a little entertainment. Are you ready?
Oh, but what? I wasn't entertaining? Is that what you're
A
telling
little
me?
more entertainment.
All right, thank you.
Caught in the bump, tried to play its line. Smiled as Charlie took the dive. Watched him fall, said what a shame. Now she's marching in the same parade. Donna, you done did it. Tried to hide, but fate won't quit it. Donna, nice try, hun. Now the jury's had its fun. Packed her bags, a one-way plan. Ticket stamped for Vietnam. At the gate, surprise, surprise. Cuffs instead of alibis. Donna, you done did it. Kiss old Harv, said, guess that's it. Donna, end of play. Jury stood and marched away.
Yes.
Nice. Should have come up before my friggin' set, because you would have seen the pictures that made her look like, the surprise catfish.
Yeah, but I wanted you to warm up the crowd a little bit.
All right. Well, I'm not a warm-up guy, okay? I was either the feature, okay, or I was the star of the show. I didn't do the warm-ups.
Okay, Gringa, after holding that grimace, fake crying face for more than an hour, her face must have hurt the next day.
It's
Yeah.
killing me.
This is how Donna reads a Chinese menu. That because of her eye situation, that she has had her eyes done so many times, she's got them behind her head.
You're explaining again.
I'm explaining again. I'm coming down here that basically I'm going to have to
I
have
think she's had some
subtitles.
work
Can I
done.
get subtitles, please, for God's sakes here.
Do you think she's had some work done?
I think she's got some work done. I mean, there's no way in hell a woman that age doesn't have work done living in Florida. Okay? There's no
All
way
right.
in hell.
Usually, sometimes it can be done in the back of a van in like a strip mall.
I know she had money, so she's not going in the back of a van in a strip.
But they do that in Florida. We've
Yeah.
had cases of that.
And a lot of the butt implants have turned deadly.
Oh yeah, that was a very sad situation. A New York City police officer died as a result
Yes.
of that in Colombia, I believe, or something like that, or Chile.
Yeah,
I
very
mean, that's
sad.
horrible.
There's
And why is a cop getting a butt implant? But
Just-
nonetheless, a very, very, very sad situation with that.
And it looks like they've all guessed my costume. Mr. A for rate Mr. A for 8. Mr. A for 8.
Or rabbit.
For rabbit, Mr. A for rabbit. Vinny, you take my cheeseburger. Yes, I am the world famous Hamburglar. People have been guessing it from the beginning.
See, he's a Hamburglar because he's lactose intolerant.
Yes. It's interesting. I did a little research on the Hamburglar. It looks like they've redone the character. They've made him a little less scary. When we were young, he was scary. The Hamburglar.
Well, at least they brought him back. For the longest time, all the characters disappeared.
Right. That was half the fun, wasn't it? The Hamburglar, Grimace, and everybody else.
He's finally been paroled.
Finally.
That was the whole thing.
Now, Al, folks, start guessing who Al is.
You're not going to be able to guess because, see, unlike these two, okay, that put something together, I always go that extra mile. For you people,
I was told about this last night at like 10:30.
what time do you think you told me? I was told the same time.
Oh, you were planning this. I know you, and I knew even if Vinny didn't send out a decree that we wear Halloween costumes, that you were going to have one anyway.
Well,
You famously,
Are you the Tipperillo man?
you famously did that on Court TV.
Exactly right, because you know what? I go that extra yard. I go the extra yard for God's sakes. Okay, that's why I put the material together for the roast. And I used to work at the Friars Club and do roasts and stuff like that. And I said, you know what? We're gonna do a roast. I want to do a roast, and that's what we did. Extra yard. That's me. I'm going the extra. So now I don't go as some costume that you can buy in a box. All right, I put together a concept, and then put together the outfits, the ensemble, and the concept. All right, and so that's what I am. I am a very, very, very unique superhero.
So we have to figure out. We'll show folks what's going on there.
Okay. Well, first of all, I have my magical sword, and then even more importantly, I have my magical shoehorn.
Ooh.
My magical shoehorn. Okay. And then, of course, I have my muscles. I did a lot of push-ups and sit-ups last night, Van, when you said we needed to do this. So I'm doing the crunches, and I got them all here, as you can see. Pretty buff. And
show me the shoehorn again, please. The long shoehorn. Okay. Yes. That would be for old people.
Yeah, I have one.
It's not for old people. Look, okay. So I am now the famous, and I'm sure.
Hey, people are guessing. Let's put some of the guesses up.
All right. Okay.
People, you need to guess. Big Girl for Life saying the Amazing Al. Is that it?
Big Girl for Life. She hasn't been on for a long time. Hey, Big Girl for Life. How are you?
Is that correct?
What did she say?
The Amazing Al.
Yeah, no.
Are you Ant-Man?
I'm no. Uncle Man, but not Ant-Man. No.
Can I say what I guessed before the show, or is that allowed?
Yeah, sure.
That masked the masked Al.
No.
I had guessed he was Ass Man.
Yeah, that was your guess, but you don't need the shoehorn for Ass Man.
No.
April says it has to be something historic.
Ah,
it's not. Okay, it's not. I dare to be different on these holidays.
Deborah, I'll share your hamburger, Kobe beef. Thank you, Deborah. I will. If I steal that probably if the hamburger gets caught stealing Kobe beef,
that's a felony.
Upgraded to a felony, right?
That's a felony. It's $179 an ounce.
That's why I only steal cars under $600.
Exactly, and it's free. Let's see. We got any? Captain America.
Nope, not Captain America.
Here we go. Summer Joy's got it. Oh wait, no, that's my hamburger system here. Captain Arthritis, says Summer Joy. With the shoehorn, that's a good one.
But you know what? See, you're missing the point on the shoehorn.
Okay.
Captain Aglet. because of the shoehorn, I figure it's an aglet, which is the thing with the laces.
Aquaman.
No, Aquaman. That That's,
I loved Aquaman. Was one of my favorites growing up.
Really?
Aquaman is one of those superheroes that I go, why the hell do we need Aquaman?
I was strictly a Superman and Batman kind of kid.
We need a guy under the sea to keep things going well. I mean, come on, let's face it.
Are you the butler from Batman?
Alfred.
That's Alfred. No.
Captain Al America.
No.
A wrestler.
No. That was my joke for Donna Adelson. And anyone saw the movie The Wrestler, you'll get that joke very well. You know what I got to do, Vin? I got to send out notes.
I was trying to figure out
Captain
the connection.
Aching Feet.
What was it? I'm sorry.
Captain Aching Feet.
That's getting closer.
Oh, I know who he is, Jonesy. He's the man from the future. The man from the future.
The man with 3 buttocks.
Are you a pinball machine?
I actually on my Facebook right now is myself in in that costume. We replicated that costume many years ago.
From the Honeymooners.
Oh,
You
the
did.
Honeymooners.
Yeah.
That was a great episode. I love that. Aqua Batman?
No.
Aquanet.
No.
Jonesy, are you Clint Eastwood?
I wish. But we'll get to me.
Oh, I think we've got it. Julie Martino, Achilles Man.
Right theme, but
Right
wrong
theme.
answer.
Okay, we're getting closer. Okay. Acid Man.
Yeah, well, college, I did experiment.
All right, so we're getting a little bit closer to his costume. Let's see. Ranky Figs. Apollo Man?
No.
Archer Man.
What was that?
Archer Man.
No.
Archer.
Archer's yet another one of those Marvel comic people. I go, what the hell do we need a guy shooting arrows for? Okay.
Shoot that poison arrow through my heart. Amazing Cobbler. The Amazing Cobbler.
I actually like that name, but that is not what I've done now.
All right. How many words is it?
Well,
He's he's attorney man.
No. Dear God in heaven, no.
Nacho Libre. I love that movie. Oh, how about this? Captain Arches.
No, that's not bad. I'm and I kind of like that, and but it's not what I've created here.
Is it Al Achilles?
No, but we're getting close. It is Al. I will put that.
There's an Al in it.
There is Al. Al starts it off, of course.
Oh.
I mean, usually I'm at the end in Sensation Al, of course,
Right.
or Phenomenon Al, okay, or just me. But in this instance, the Al is in front.
Okay. All right. Al's in front. Jonesy, are you JR?
I wish, but it reminds me of one of my favorite quotes from Bobby Ewing. He said that JR was all hat and no cattle.
How about this? Are you McLeod?
Ooh, maybe.
Maybe McLeod. I have one other guess, but I was a little off. My memory was a little off. Put the cigar back in there, Jonesy. Do you remember the Tipperillo Man?
Ooh,
Yeah.
The Tipperillo Man.
That long, introducing the Tipperillo LP long playing cigar. Oi. All right. So you're not Chuck Norris either, Jonesy?
No, not Chuck Norris. Though the first time I saw a Chuck Norris movie, I was I guess it was in high school, and boy, did I think that was the coolest. They don't hold up too well.
No,
Al Batman.
No, 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 no.
Alchemist.
No. I do have a sidekick, but it's not Robin.
It's not alchemist. Weddy for
No.
Yanetti.
No.
Oh
No.
my, what? Oh my God. Let me tell you. First of all, WFY, you are out of your mind. I just say these things before I read them. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Greg Johnson, 4604. This is dumb.
I concur.
Thank you.
The show, the whole show, or just guessing Al?
Who, me or her? I'm a newsman, for Christ's sakes. I have an image to keep up.
Exactly. All right, let's get back to the best of Donna. I'm going to fast forward here to a great Donna moment.
She looks like she's in a cat box. You know, like if you look at to her right, it kind of looks like the ventilator where they stick their nose through with their claws.
There were some moments where she was talking to herself. And I'm going to fast forward a little more here. Think about it. This is the ride to your sentencing.
Yeah, I'd be pretty nervous.
Oh, she went black and white on us. Here she is getting let out. I'll show you that. This is the end. Are you Alka-Seltzer man?
No, but that's actually not a bad guess. But it's got nothing to do with Alka-Seltzer.
Alvin and the Chipmunks?
No.
Oh, is it? Okay. Let me hold this. Hold that one. Take your time getting out there. Take your time. No rush. Got it?
No.
Take your time. All right, you good? Yeah. Follow that deputy around the corner over there.
We've got some more things coming up. Let's see. We got some more guesses here. Alka-Seltzer man.
Algorithm.
Algorithm. That's a good one.
That's pretty good. But no. I mean, remember, this is a major clue is the shoehorn.
Shoehorn.
That's why I said aglet.
A
Because
shoehorn.
aglet is the thing on the shoe. You put the shoelaces through with the plastic and through the ring and everything.
Alkabong.
No. Akabong. That's a blast from the past. What was that? That was the cartoon, right? The horse.
The horse. Hey, do you remember when Letterman attached Alka-Seltzer to himself?
Yes.
And then jumped into a tank of water.
That was hilarious. And then when he had the Velcro suit
The Velcro,
and jumped against the
yeah.
wall.
Alka-Seltzer. Alabar from Jitterbug Perfume. This is tough. I think we need oh, here we go. I'll be home for a Christmas man.
Oh, yeah, but this is not really Christmassy. But that's not a bad identity I will do for the Christmas party. The Christmas extravaganza.
Mr. Anus?
No.
I almost feel like if someone gets this right, they're gonna get a
If
prize.
anyone gets it right, it'll be a friggin' miracle. But that's
Oh, really? It's
Yeah.
so. All right. Do you have a second clue for us? Oh, wait. Al Bunyan.
No. That's actually pretty good.
That's really good, Julie.
Very good. No, all right. So it's second clue is I prevent the theft of souls.
Okay. Elvis Presley?
You know what? My son went as Elvis Presley when he was 2 years of age.
Very good. All right. Let's go. I got some more Donna here. Let's take a look. This is the world famous bump. Where's the bump? The bump, the bump, the bump, the bump. Here we go. On to the bump. This began the downfall.
Mrs. Adelson? Hey, go. Just want to give you this. Listen. Don't be scared. Listen, just want to let you know that we know that your family has been taking care of Katie and her friend Tuco for quite some time after your problem up north has been resolved. And I want to let you know that my brother, he's incarcerated. He helped your family with this problem you guys had up north. And we want to make sure that he's going through some rough times. We want to make sure that you take care of what he's going through the way you're taking care of Katie and Tuco. Well, this will explain it. Thank you.
There she is taking a little peek at the note. Doesn't call police, no fear whatsoever. And remember, their whole defense seemed to be, at least Charlie's was, that they were being extorted for money all along. It wasn't murder for hire. It was they did the red rum first, and then they extorted them afterwards, saying, we're going to go after you. We're going to do the same thing to your son-in-law who you didn't like. We're going to do to you if you don't pay up money. Are you
What?
Alley Batman and the 40 Thieves?
No, and no. The characters, my hands have to be like this. This is the way my hands have to be as this superhero that I am.
Huh. I'm trying to get it.
I'm perplexed.
Al, and once he says it, will be like, oh, of course.
Well, I gave up trying to guess when he said nobody's going to get this.
No, that I was trying to throw them on. So, sort of like my roast jokes. No one got them either. So that, but that didn't stop you from listening. Okay, so come on, hang in there, Jonesy, for God's sakes.
Kim is asking you, Jonesy, if you are in fact the let me put this over here, the Marlboro Man.
I did actually think about that when I reached for the cowboy hat, but and I do have a pack of cigarettes in the other room, so I could have played it up. But I would need a mustache, and I would need to be like one of the most handsome cowboys you've ever seen in order to be the Marlboro Man.
Yeah, and there's one other difference though, between you and the. Now, was there only one Marlboro Man, or did they have a couple of them?
Well, there was one that played the Marlboro Man for 25 years or something like that, but there probably was some others along the way.
And then there was Kramer.
That's right.
Can't forget that one.
The Marlboro Man, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't think it's folklore. I believe he, I'll use the word passed away because I don't know if we can use the D word. of lung cancer.
He may have. There he is. So he didn't wear sunglasses, and
Ruggedly handsome,
yeah, and he was clean shaven.
right?
And
I thought he had a mustache.
And he had a cigarette instead of a cigar, but it was close.
Yes. Nor was he wearing a bolo.
Exactly. Oh. Here we go. I think someone's got it. Al Fleet's Footman.
That's we're getting in the right area there. Okay.
That's the right area.
Well, that's like I said, it's a superhero that there is no superhero like this one. Okay, no Marvel, no what's the other one that comes up with the comics? None of those are
DC,
right?
Comics.
No Marvel, no DC. This is my own invention. It's somebody that I think is important because there's questions.
Albatross.
There's questions that I often had, when I would see superheroes and they would, be able to get into their outfits and get out very quickly. Because there's certain things that go on that I'm trying to figure out how they can do it as quickly as they do. And this guy helps them to get out there and fight crime.
Al Bundy, soul hero.
Yeah. I do love Al Bundy. That goes without saying.
So I would
say it is a tribute to him in some respects.
When you transform into the superhero from your normal everyday self, do you step into a Tom McCann to change?
Oh, that's an interesting point. No.
Buster Browns.
I think we have the winner. This is from Hello, Albie Shoe.
No, but you're getting that.
I think that's who you are.
No. Well, it is not far from that, but it's not that. I gave you a quote with that one, so gave you a clue with that one.
All right, I'll tell you what. This is something, and nobody's getting it. Nobody is getting this. I feel like we're getting so close.
You are.
And next, I like the Al Bundy death.
I'm giving them a lot of credit. They are getting very close, and it's that warms my heart, especially since no one laughed at any of my roast jokes. Look, that Anne Frank joke was hilarious. I mean, how did no one laugh at that one?
Hey, nothing funnier than an Anne Frank joke.
Yeah, there's nothing funnier than that. Okay, I mean, you bought her tap shoes for Hanukkah. Come on.
Gen X, I like the Al Bundy.
Actually, now that I think about that is hysterical.
Okay, thank you.
It took like 20 minutes.
Jonesy just got it.
This is unbelievable. Like, now is that joke not hysterical? Okay, tap shoes.
Yes. Now that you've explained said joke, it is very funny.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Gen X, of course, a member of our amazing Mod Squad.
We are the Mod Squad, keeping order in the chat. The Mod Squad, spotting trolls who attack. Oh, Gen X is ready and on the scene. Frankie Biggs making sure they're keeping it clean. And Jennifer Sube telling haters don't be so mean. And Ashley Bouchard on top of our Facebook screen. We are the Mod Squad, cleaning up the mess. The Mod Squad, simply the best. The Mod Squad.
Fantastic. Let me get back to
But,
you.
today is Halloween, right?
Today it's the 31st. Yes, today would be Halloween.
Civil War to civil rights and all the revolution fights. World War I and World War II, Al always knows who is who. It's This day in history. This day in history. History. Now let's listen to his story.
All right, this day in history.
All right, let's start off with our day in Rev War history. On this day in 1776, the King, His Majesty King George III, addresses Parliament for the first time since the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and goes, "Guys, I think we got some trouble." True crime history. We're going to do a little situation here that on this day in 1974, Ronald Clark O'Brien, okay, who was known as the Candyman or the Pixie Sticks Killer, put cyanide in pixie sticks that he fed to his son, and he fed to, he distributed to kids in the neighborhood. And tragically, his 8-year-old son passed away as a result of cyanide poisoning.
On Halloween.
On Halloween. And this is where that whole thing came up. This is in Texas, where the people were starting to freak out about candy and stuff. And your parents started inspecting all the candy that you got.
Candy for razor blades.
Yep, the apples with razor blades, but also the situation with this. To cover the crime, he had rubbed out his son for the purposes of getting a $100,000 insurance policy that he had on his 8-year-old boy because he was in a huge amount of debt. But he also gave it to his daughter and his daughter's friends, so that would make it look like he wasn't the one who put the cyanide in the candy. He died. He got the D-pen, and it was lethal injection. And he was so hated. Now, this is interesting. Okay, he was so hated in
How
prison.
hated was he?
He was so hated in prison that when he got the lethal injection, it was a demonstration in the unit where he was stationed, where he was in, and they all started shouting, "Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat." He had no friends in jail. The only person that came to see him was the minister, and they actually were cheering on his D-pen, which you don't see from fellow prisoners very often.
What year did he do this?
This was in 1974.
Right, which is about the time I remember the family and everybody telling us to be afraid, be very afraid of the treats that we would get.
Yeah, and you weren't allowed to take any homemade treats anymore.
Yeah, but part of it was a scam. My mom would go through my bag to inspect it, and she'd eat like all the stuff that she liked.
Nothing in this one, Glenn. This one's good too.
Yeah. Well, let me get another bite of that one. So that was the situation with regards to Halloween, and really, it ended the innocence of the whole Halloween holiday.
Yep.
October 31st in history, 1941, Mount Rushmore is finally finished. 1959, Lee Harvey Oswald announces in Moscow that he'll never return to the United States, and that the U.S. is a country that I hate. And he did get back a year later, and then we know what happened from that. 1962, a phenomenal movie, which I highly recommend. Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, starring
gosh.
Betty Davis and Joan Crawford, premiered for the first time. 1970, Jim Morrison is sentenced to 6 months in jail and $500 fine for indecent exposure at a concert in Miami, Florida. He left. They had posted bond on an appeal, and then he never came back to the United States. He went to Paris, and he died over there.
What did he expose? Was it a buttock?
No, it was the front part of him.
Oh, the full Monty.
But there
are those who say that it was a mass illusion.
Right, it did not happen. But he was bombed out of his mind, and he was egging on the cops, and he was screaming at the cops, and he was using profanity against them. And apparently in Miami, they didn't appreciate that, and he was arrested. It was a long trial, and then he was convicted, sentenced on this day in 1970. And finally, for you Met fans out there, in 1973, Tom Seaver wins the National League Cy Young Award. But I want to talk a little about Halloween. Okay, so Halloween is actually a Celtic tradition. Okay, it's pronounced Samhain, and it comes before All Souls Day and comes before All Saints Day. And it is a holiday that started basically with the Celts walking around during this time before it starts to get very cold and the sun starts losing its power, and it's getting dark early and things like that. And they would walk around and you would give them cakes as a tribute to them. And they would say a prayer, and then that would help the souls of the departed. 1840, it really came in full flux in the United States because of the fact of the Irish and Celtic origin people coming and relocating in the United States. And then it developed into candy as opposed to cakes. And so that's how we've started that, and it's been going ever since. It has its ups, it has its downs, but it welcomes in November. And for the Christians, as I said, you have All Souls Day, which is tomorrow, and then All Saints Day. So it is a situation where it's Hallow Eve. So that's how it became Halloween. It's the Hallow Eve before those two very, very important days in Christian religion. Okay, so that's.
Jonesy, did you ever have to do tricks to get your treats?
No, people just handed over the goods. Just ring the doorbell, say trick or treat, and there it is.
But that's what I don't get. Like, if it's trick or treat, shouldn't it be trick for treat?
No, I think the whole idea of the trick is if you don't give me candy, we're going to do something bad to you, like stick a pin in your doorbell.
So we're
or
going to do a trick on you if you don't give it a treat.
Well, did you guys ever go out for mischief night?
Yeah, once.
Yeah, mischief night was a big thing around here, and they always had. I know now that like traditions are dying because there always used to be a couple of things that would go on. One, you weren't able to buy eggs unless you had identification.
Or shaving cream.
Whipped cream. Okay. If you weren't escorted by a parent, all right, you would not be able to buy any of those things in any of the supermarkets. And that's not the situation anymore. And there were curfews. We had a curfew in Englewood Cliffs that was 9 o'clock. And if you were out past 9 o'clock, you were brought in to the Hoosgow, and they had a little jail set up in there, and then you would sit there until your parents came and got you. And now they don't do that anymore either. There's no more curfews.
Yeah. Did you trick or treat for UNICEF?
Yes, of course I did. Everyone did.
I did.
Box. Orange box. That was a big thing. Trick or treat for UNICEF, and they would put pennies or dollars or whatever in that, and then bring it to school and dump it all into a thing. And then if you had raised a certain amount of money, you got prizes.
All right. Oh, here we go. Julie Martinez says Gary Busey would have been a great costume. That drove me nuts every time they called him Gary Busey.
Yeah, I mean that does drive me nuts.
You would have to be living under a cave to have never heard his name pronounced correctly.
The judge was calling him Gary Busey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that.
Yeah. So Valerie says Goosey Night.
Goosey Night. I dated a gal once from the Saddle Brook area of New Jersey who said it was called Goosey Night.
Yeah, parts of Bergen. That's where I first heard it as well.
We called it Mischief Night.
Cabbage Night.
Cabbage Night. Some people called it All Hell's Night.
Yeah, but Goosey Night was part of a transcript from a municipal appeal I was handling in the prosecutor's office.
Really?
And I was like, what is this Goosey Night? And I worked in Bergen County. I didn't grow up in Bergen County. And then people filled me in that some of the folks in parts of Bergen County refer to Mischief Night, Cabbage Night as Goosey Night.
Well, see, the thing is this, okay? The pikers would go out on October 30th because that's when the cops were, out and everything else. So the idiots would go out on the 30th. Cabbage night was always Halloween, and that's when the real troublemakers would be able to get out because they didn't have the situation with regards to any curfews because the parents were usually walking with the kid doing their little trick or treat.
Dr. Al Scholes?
No, we're getting there. And close.
Nancy, who else told a joke to get candy for Halloween?
I never had to do that.
Yeah, there would always be one person or one house that you would hit that would require you to do something.
Oh, really, Ben?
Yeah.
Turn your head and cough, little boy.
Yeah. Then there was this other house with this kid. He would be doing his, what do they call them, nunchucks?
Oh, yeah.
So you walk into the foyer of the house, because back in the day, you would actually go in the house a lot of times. You wouldn't just stand at the door. We would go in the house. So we'd go into the foyer of the house, and he was over on the side, with like no shirt on doing nunchucks while we grabbed the candy and ran out of there. It was totally wacky. I never understood it, but it was like every year. But they did have full size, not fun size. They had full size. So every year we had to hit that house.
It's it's a nice touch, even though I don't quite get it. It's almost like the Psycho Circus kind of thing, like.
Well, the telling the joke situation. Now, in my neighborhood, we had 3 houses that were on my paper route that I would go to, and it was Dick Shawn, Corbett Monica, and Richard Lewis, and I would always do jokes with those guys. So that's what I would do, even when I was collecting for my newspaper route for the Bergen Record.
Would you practice your jokes, and did they encourage you?
Well, yeah. In fact, Richard Lewis got me booked a couple of things, and so did Corbett Monica. So they were very, very good to me. Corbett Monica got me all my jobs initially out in the Borscht Belt, and he was opening for Sinatra, and so he got me out there. And then and Richard Lewis got me to all the New York clubs, which was really, really very nice of him. And I mean, I miss all 3 of those guys. They were wonderful to me. Got me into the Friars Club and all that stuff. So it was great neighborhood to be in, to have those 3 guys within, walking distance of your house.
So I saw Sinatra maybe a dozen times, and I do remember a comedian opening up some of the shows. And I think it was the same comedian that was with him for a very long time. Do you think it was the same fellow?
Corbett Monica was with him for a very long time, and Charlie Callis was with him for a very long time.
Yeah, it wasn't Charlie Callis. I would recognize him from TV.
It was probably Corbett Monica. Corbett Monica did was Tom Dreesen also opened up for him for a fairly long time. He didn't live in my neighborhood, but I knew him from the Friars.
All right. It is Halloween, but just around the corner, folks, is the Tangent Christmas Extravaganza 25. Sunday, December 21st, 7 to 10 p.m. 7 to 10 on the 21st. Mark it down in your calendars. Lots of giveaways, lots of prizes. We're bringing back the Crime Con wheel. We'll be spinning the wheel. We'll have trivia. And then there's 2 competitions you can enter. One competition is the Ugly Sweater Competition. It's a photo of you or someone else or an ugly sweater that you've seen somewhere. You can get it from anywhere. Just send a photo of an ugly sweater to enter the competition. Of course, Gen X and the rest of the Mod Squad will give you the address to send it into. But the ugly sweater competition photo can be new, can be old. Probably more points for a legitimately old, ugly sweater. But everything is in the mix here. And then the second competition will be the crowning of the Tangenista of the Year. This is a submission. You can nominate yourself. Please do. Don't be shy. Or someone else. But all nominations must be done via a video. It could be a video of anything. I don't care. We don't care what the video's of. But a video less than a minute. It can be 10 seconds. It can be 15 seconds. It can be 30. It can be 59 and 9/10. Just don't go over a minute to nominate yourself or someone else as Tangenista of the Year. We will also, of course, award the first runner-up just in case the Tangenista of the Year is unable to fulfill all of his or her duties during the course of 2026. So this is kind of huge. This is the first time we're doing this. This is obviously a huge honor to be a Tangenista of the Year. I would put it up there. It's kind of like it's almost like a Pulitzer.
Yeah, almost. Except there's no
Right.
money involved.
Right. There's no money involved, but you will get your own Tangenista of the Year garment that will be handcrafted and sent to you. So that's coming up. So yeah. So again, you're making a pitch. It's like making a pitch in a minute or less as to who the Tangenista of the Year should be. And please feel free to nominate yourself and submit those videos less than a minute. The video can be creative. It can be boring. It can be artsy. It can be rough. Use your imagination. Whatever you think is going to sway the Tangenistas to make. Oh, here we go. Is it Adidas, man?
No. My Adidas.
My Adidas. Huh. All right. So there's that. And also, as always, folks, don't forget we have lots of great. Oh, I got to find it. Where is? Oh, it's down here.
It's in there someplace.
No, I'll find it. I just moved this one file. I moved this one music songs. I'm like, my labeling system for files is almost like Fish and Barney Miller, or was no, it was what's his face?
It was Yamana.
Who was it?
Yamana.
Yeah.
He was a great character.
Great character, but that's what my filing list is like. I gotta fix these up. But don't forget, we have some great items available in the True Crime merch shop.
Hey everybody, I've got something for your body. You can wear it by yourself or with Frankie Valli. It's True Crime merch from Vinny Originale. It's True Crime merch. It's True Crime merch. It's True Crime merch from Vinny Originale. From Vinny Originale.
Oh, I think we have a winner, Al. I think this is it.
We have a winner. What, right? I'm
Al Fleet's Footman.
No, that's cute though. That's cute, but not in the situation.
I don't know. I don't know what it could be. I don't think we're gonna have a winner. I mean, everyone's a winner, but I don't think we're gonna have a winner for this one.
Yeah, you know.
No, that's not quite true that everybody's a winner. But if you want to believe that, you go right ahead.
All right, Al. How many words is it?
3 words.
3 words.
3 words.
Starts with Al.
Yes.
Why don't we do it like Hangman?
You know, Al, whatever this is, it better start with an A. I just realized, like,
How many letters in the first?
Home, Al does start with the letter A.
Okay. How many letters in the first word?
Well,
2.
2.
2.
Well, the first word is Al.
How many words in the second one? How many letters?
That's 4.
4. And how many in the final word?
3.
3. Okay. The first word is Al, right?
And it was going on the theme okay, of
Wait,
my.
wait, wait. Let's just fill this out. The first word is Al,
No, I'm
correct?
gonna I'm just going to give you the.
But he was
clue.
going to give us a hint.
Wait, wait. Before we get that hint, is the first two letters A-L?
Yes.
Yes or no?
I've said that from the beginning.
Okay.
Well, you
Is the
guessed
last
good
word.
job, man. You guessed that one correct.
Does the last word have an A in it?
Yes.
Does it have an N in it?
No.
No N?
No.
Is the A
No.
the first, second,
Well,
or third
the
letter?
word no has an N in it, but this word does not have an N in it.
Does the third word have an, where's the A in the third word? First, second, or third letter?
I'm not telling you. That's not fair.
Second.
That's all right. You got it.
It's the second. But he said there's no N in it, so it's not Al Blank Man.
Okay.
It's not, because you said there's no N. Right?
Now, but I'm going to throw out a hint. Okay. I had, we did the roast. Okay. And I did the roast and I had a theme in the roast. And I mentioned my experiences at the Friars Club. Okay. So that is the theme that was going on there for the creation of this character that is going to just storm. I see this as the big summer blockbuster of 2026.
All right. It's not Al Soul Man, right? Because it's not man.
No, it's not Al Soul Man.
But A is the middle letter of the last word with three letters, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Josie, I feel like you on What's My Line? What was that? The one you were on?
I was on. I've got a secret. A very similar program.
All right. So man is not the last one, folks. So anyone who's guessing man,
no,
it will not. Algonde.
Oh, no, Algonde. What the hell is that?
Algonde. Al. All right, I'm gonna. Is there an E?
There is an E.
Where's the E?
The E is in the second
The
word.
second word.
Where?
In the word.
Yeah, but which letter?
At the last letter.
Last letter. Okay. So you've got. I can't even put this up. I can do it. 1 second.
So we're essentially playing Hangman right now, which is appropriate for Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we play Hangman today, right?
Yeah, I was once forced to have meetings with the staff at Court TV, and it would waste our time. We were so busy, but I was forced to do it every Friday. So the first day they walked in, I had a big board, and I set up a Hangman, and we played Hangman for 15 minutes. And I went out and told the boss we had a very great meeting, very powerful meeting. You had to be there.
All right. I'm just building a little something so it's easier for all of us to do.
I got Soul Boy here. That's not right. Wait, can I ask a question? The person that said that this was dumb, is he still thinking this is dumb?
Oh, that person's not even watching anymore.
Are you kidding me? Anytime someone says this is dumb, they're watching the entire thing.
I
At that point.
So I get some haters emailing me from time to time, and whenever they tell me they're never going to listen again, I know they are.
Oh, yeah.
And I basically go on the air and hammer them the next week, so that they have to put up with it. But enough about me.
Yeah, this is. I can't even.
And Alba said, I give a clue. I've given clues. I've given a bunch of clues. She says, I adore you, that she adores me. That's a very great
Vinny,
thing.
are you using artificial intelligence to try to figure this out?
No, I'm trying to create a graphic, but it won't allow me to create a graphic for the folks.
I saw you clicking away at the computer, and I thought you were
always
feeding
trying to
more
help the
information.
folks out. You know me. I'm always helping the folks out. But it's there we go. Okay, now 1 second. I'll be able to make this a little easier for everybody, which is my job. Okay. Do this.
I mean, the Borscht Belt, all this stuff, where it fits in that. And I've been spoon feeding you people from the beginning of this show. All right, how much more can I do? It's tough being a superhero in this crowd, Vin. I have a good superhero voice. It's tough being a superhero in this crowd.
All right, I've created a graphic on the fly. Is it Al Soulcat?
Oh, Soul Cat. No,
It's not.
no. Stop pussyfooting around.
All right. Here's the puzzle.
Oh.
It's Al,
This is-
3 blank letters and an E, a blank letter, an A, and a blank. So who can figure this out? And man it's not man. The last words are not man.
There's definitely one person who made a comment who might be able to figure it out. One of our earlier comments that you, Vinny, commented on with regards to failure to understand what the word was that was being used. So
Is the second word soul?
No.
Okay. The second word is not soul. The second word is
But
not
I did say that I'm the saver of souls.
saver of souls. Who's the saver of souls? I mean, are we getting religious here?
No, I think we're talking about shoes.
The saver of souls would be the cobbler or the shoemaker. Could save a soul. What's a shoe repairman?
A cobbler. No.
Al Shoepad.
No.
Oh, here we go. Al Huge Nad.
Yes.
Is
Damn
that
That was,
is that a correct guess here?
Well, you know what? It was that.
It's time to get funky. It's time for us to smile. 'Cause here comes Max Spunky.
All right, April Diaz. Is it Al Shoe something?
Well, I'm not answering that question.
Okay. So I think that means the second word is shoe.
Oh, great job, April Diaz. Al Shoepad. Al Shoecad. Lad, mad. Al Huge Nad. Al Shoecan. No, there's no N in it either.
There's no N.
There's no N in it.
Pad.
Al Shoepad.
I think that has been said several times.
Al Shoepad. He's got the shoehorn. He had a sword, though. What does a sword have to do with?
But the sword is my protection because, superheroes have to have, some sort of protection.
That's not going to help us guess the name, though.
No, it's not going to help you guess the name, but it's just that it's an accoutrement of my
Al Shoe Bag.
See, Al Shoe Bag. No.
You shoe bag.
Shoe bag.
The old shoe bag.
The old bag's not so bad anyway. Didn't that with
Al Shoebat. Al Shoebat.
Is it a British? Is it a British cigarette?
No. Jesus.
Well, I couldn't say it, so I had to get that off my chest somehow.
Al Shoebad. It's not Al Shoebad. Al Shoecat. Al Shoedad.
No.
Al Shoedad. Al Shoepar.
What was that?
Al Shoepar?
No.
Oh, that's close though, folks.
No, I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. That's why I didn't hear it.
Par.
Al Shoezap.
No.
Al Shoesufad.
Al what? No.
Al Shoefad.
No.
Al Shoe Rat.
Nope.
Al Shoe Pack.
Nope.
Al Shoe Gag.
No.
Al Shoe Jam.
No.
So essentially, I'd like to say to Mr. and Mrs. Front Porch, you're basically like listening to a private conversation between Vinny and Al and I.
No, Vinny's reading off the names of the.
I'm reading the names.
These are guesses from our wonderful people watching on there.
I don't know. I think there are people who would like to listen to private conversations between the
Think to
three of us.
yourselves about what type of superhero does not exist. Okay,
All of them.
we've got all of these. No, I'm talking about like with regards in the pantheon of you got Aquaman, you got Captain America, you got Thor, and they all have a gimmick, right? All of them.
Al
have a gimmick.
Shazam.
No, not Al Shazam. But there is a Shazam. Okay, they all have a gimmick. All right, I have a gimmick. All right, and that was one of the things that I have with me. That is one of my gimmicks. And if you put the words together, I mean, this is an enigma wrapped in a riddle.
Here's your secret weapon, gas. Al Shoe gas.
No. Heavens to gimbals, no.
Al Shoe low.
What's we call it? The
Shoe saw. Al Shoe saw.
No. Heavens to gimbals, no.
He's giving us a clue by saying that, but I don't know.
No, I think he's just repeating a line.
A Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Al Shore Bar.
Al Shoe what?
Al Shore Bar.
Oh, Shore Bar? No. Well, that's not a bad name though. I like that. If I have a club, I'll call it Al's Shore Bar.
Yeah, but you've basically come up with a costume. If you went to a party, nobody would know who you are.
But that's the fun of having a costume.
Al Shoe Wad.
No. Obviously, someone has seen me in my male dancing days.
Al.
My stage name of Rex the Human Tripod.
So are we correct that it's Al Shoe? So I can.
You can.
I can update the graphic.
You can update the graphic.
Okay, let me update the graphic. Updating graphic. I am stumped. Are you stumped? I thought we would have gotten it by now. There have been some great guesses, which might be better than your costume.
Well, I'm going to say that every one of these is going to be better than my costume, but it doesn't matter. You know what? It's just the fun we're having with everybody, where we can all have this like little, give and take, and on Halloween, okay, when everyone should be like,
Al Shoe fat?
No.
It made us completely forget about our hatred.
Look at this.
Al Shoe bat? It's not Al Shoe bat.
No, not shoe bat.
Like Shabbat.
I like that too. But well, you know what? That I understand that.
Yeah, somebody else said that, but we've got a lot of shoe bars. Oh, here we go. Al Shoe Tap.
No.
Because what they're Nancy Brett is jumping on your
Yeah.
joke.
She is jumping on that, but it's a little more ethnic than that.
Al Shoezar.
No.
Al Shoram.
And I would have spelled Czar Tsar, so you don't have to worry about that. Or Czar. Al Shoe what? Bam? No. I might just let this wait until the Christmas party and then unveil it then.
I don't think you can do that to the people.
All right, I won't do that. But then we'll get people coming next Friday.
Why would? Is it Al Shoeham?
No. Shoeham.
Al Shoeham.
I'll have
Al
Al
Shoecan.
Shoeham on.
Al Shoecan.
Al Shoecan, no.
Al Shoejab.
Let me ask you this. Do the three words, if you say them quickly, make up another word or allude to another word?
Yes.
Al Shulay.
Okay, so there's a clue.
Al Shulay. Al Shusaw. Al Shurag. Al Shubah.
No.
And what is the word that means something that there's a word for what I just asked you, and you're a smart guy.
What? No. No.
Al Shu Sam.
No.
Al Shu Cam.
Much like the tap dancing thing, I'm going to end up having to explain this one also. But
Everyone's going Lamb. Al Shu Lamb.
Al Shulam? No.
There's a lot of lambs.
Is the third word an actual word?
Al Shuit.
No.
Like Auschwitz.
Oh, all right. I didn't think of it that way. Altruistic?
Al Shupak.
Shupak? No.
Like Tupac.
And just remember, my
Al
was actually very funny also, by the way. I'm
Is
sorry? No.
Is the last word tedious?
Aristophanes.
Yes.
Al Shuir.
No. Al Shuir.
Al Shubay.
No.
Al Shugay.
No, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Al Shulaw.
No. I never do any costumes or characters with regards to the business of law because, damn it, law's not funny.
Al Shurak.
No.
No? I don't know. I think you're lying to us.
No, I'm not lying to you. I have given many clues. Many clues.
We're not getting it. Al Shubay. Al
No.
Shulab.
No.
Al Shurap.
You know, it's funny. The fact that they've been going through all these things that you have not hit that word is very strange.
Al Shufar.
What was that?
Al Shufar.
That's correct. Al Shufar.
That's correct?
That's correct. That is correct.
Okay.
All right. And now I'll explain it. Okay. Now I told you that there is no hero or no superhero in this thing. If you ever look at all these big shots, you know, and everything else, the one question I always has, how do they get their shoes on as quickly as they can? So I wanted to come up with a character that is known as, you know, Al Shufar, the shoehorn man. And that's why my hands are like this, so I can help get the shoes on their feet quickly so they can spring into action and save people. And then as a, you know, one of my tools, it is a giant shoehorn.
So
Now,
you're like hamburger help.
Far is a Hebrew word for horn. Okay, shoehorn. So I am Al Shufar, the shoehorn superhero.
So you're a superhero's helper. You're like hamburger helper.
Oh, I'm there, and I'm
the Hamburglar. What are you talking about, Jonesy?
He's hamburger helper.
My okay. Well, you know, my sidekick is Dr. Tongue and Saki. Those are my two sidekicks that I deal with.
Have you spoken to Mick Foley about Saki?
We help people get into their superhero costumes, and then I go, you know, I'm behind them every step of the way. Shufar, Al Shufar. So
okay, here's the only question I have: is Eisling the first one who guessed Al Shufar? I didn't see anyone guess that before that.
No, I didn't hear anyone. I've been watching. I didn't see anyone do, and I was kind of curious as that they didn't put far in. But the clues I had given was that it was because of the fact that Donna Adelson was Jewish, and I was doing my Borscht Belt routine for, you know, the roasts at the Friars, which is predominantly Jewish, and I was doing all of that. So there was a theme. We did the whole thing about the moil. We did the whole thing along those lines, and then all of my jokes were basically, you know, Borscht Belt types. Yeah. So that was where it was a theme. The theme was shofar. Shofar is the horn that is used, and it was blowing that horn. The walls of Jericho fell, and so shofar, horn, shofar, shoe horn. Okay, Al Shufar, shoehorn man, superhero extraordinaire.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
And you know what? But this is what Halloween's about. You want to have a costume you have to think about. You want to have something so that people are.
That's not thinking. That is like, first you got to take Yiddish.
But
I have a guy. When I need to know how to say something in Yiddish, I've got a guy.
Well, one of the things I've mentioned about working Borscht Belt. I was there was only 2 Christians that played the Borscht Belt as much time as I did. It was at 3 actually. It was me, Charlie Callis, and Alan Alda. Alan Alda would be out there all the time, and he actually
He's not Jewish.
Alan Alda's not Jewish.
I didn't know that he did stand up.
He did what he would tell stories. So
okay,
but Alan Alda was actually fluent in Yiddish,
and he's not Jewish.
He's not Jewish. And I appeared with him, on stages, at a number of different of the clubs out there, and then also on New York University did a whole thing about Grossinger's, which was a Catskills, basically extraordinary place where they people would go, and like the motto was that the food's not very good, but there's plenty of it, and like we did a whole thing going back and forth talking about our experiences working at Grossinger's and then the Nevele and all the other clubs out in
Nevele.
Portsmouth. So.
All right, Eisling, this is what you need to do. You need to get your information to, unless there's someone who guessed it beforehand, but I didn't see it. I think people are all kind of like, I scrolled back, I didn't see it.
I have to tell you, I'm surprised that the young lady that brought up Moyle,
right?
This that was the one, because I also said that with the Yiddish thing. But you know what? See, this is just
Well, we're out of time, guys. We're out of time.
Okay, I can say this once again, folks. I went the extra mile. All right, I went the extra mile, do something that was a thematic thing that was different, going through and go from there.
Eisling, you need to send your information to the Mod Squad ASAP. Go to the Vinny Originality True Crime Merch Shop, pick out an item, and we will send it to you. But you got to give the information to the Mod Squad. April Diaz, thank you so much. Thank you. Happy Halloween, my loves. Thanks for melting our brains, Al. And thank you, April Diaz. We are really, really short on time. We got to run here, guys. Al, where can folks find you?
Okay, I'll be Monday night with Vinny. Okay, closing arguments 8 to 9. All right, and hasta la vista, la Tangenistas, and happy Halloween, everybody.
All right, happy Halloween, Jonesy.
To find me, go to glennjones.net.
All right, say good night, Jonesy.
Good night, Jonesy.
True Crime Podcast. We'll see all of you in court. Somebody say tangent. Tangent. Somebody say podcast. Podcast. Tangent, tangent. Podcast, podcast. This is the Tangent Podcast. Good night, everyone. Good night. Thank you for all your support. We are the Tangent True Crime Podcast. We'll see all of you in